Hello again and welcome to our English language workout. I'm Sam. Today we're looking back in time. We'll practice talking about what we did or how things were in the past, especially things that are different now. We'll use patterns like used to in the past simple. After our personal stories, we'll go far into the science and see a strange event. Remember, speak out loud during the practice. Let's begin. My home country. I used to live in a different country. Repeat. I used to live in a different country. My life was quite different there. Repeat. My life was quite different there. I used to get up very early. Repeat. I used to get up very early. How do you say, I did not used to get up late? I did not used to get up late. Did you used to get up early? Your turn to ask. Did you used to get up early? I used to go to work by train. Repeat. I used to go to work by train. I did not used to drive a car. Repeat. I did not used to drive a car. What did you used to do after work? Your turn to ask. What did you used to do after work? I used to meet my friends. We used to talk and eat together. I used to meet my friends. We used to talk and eat together. My uncle used to keep many books. Repeat. My uncle used to keep many books. His books were all over the room. Repeat. His books were all over the room. How do you say, he did not use to put them in order? He did not use to put them in order. Did his room used to be very tidy? Your turn to ask. Did his room used to be very tidy? My aunt used to give me good advice. Repeat. My aunt used to give me good advice. I always used to listen to her. Repeat. I always used to listen to her. She did not use to give bad advice. Repeat. She did not use to give bad advice. We used to go to the beach every summer. Repeat. We used to go to the beach every summer. There used to be a big tree near the beach. Repeat. There used to be a big tree near the beach. Now let's talk about specific past events. Yesterday I saw an old friend. Repeat. Yesterday I saw an old friend. We talked for a long time. Repeat. We talked for a long time. I did not see him before yesterday. I did not see him before yesterday. Did you go to the market yesterday? Your turn to ask. Did you go to the market yesterday? I got some apples. Repeat. I got some apples. I did not get any milk. Repeat. I did not get any milk. Last week my neighbor took a new job. Repeat. Last week my neighbor took a new job. He does not work there now. Repeat. He does not work there now. How do you ask? Did he like the job? Did he like the job? The sun was very bright this morning. The sun was very bright this morning. It was not dark. Repeat. It was not dark. Now let's check your understanding. Choose the best answer for each question. Question 1. Which sentence correctly uses used to? A. I used to go to school by bus. B. I used to go into school by bus. C. I used to go to school by bus. The correct answer is C. I used to go to school by bus. Question 2. Which question is correct in the past simple? A. Did you saw my book? B. Did you see my book? C. You saw my book. The correct answer is B. Did you see my book? How do you make this sentence negative in the past simple? He made a big cake. A. He didn't make a big cake. He did not make a big cake. C. He did not make a big cake. The correct answer is C. He didn't make a big cake. Looking forward. Good job with those questions. My past life was good, but this new country is also good. I used to think the changes were difficult. I used to think the changes were difficult, but now I see that life here is simpler, though sometimes busier. But now I see that life here is simpler, though sometimes busier. My job here is often more complex, but I do it well. My job here is often more complex, but I do it well. I learn more quickly now. I learn more quickly now. I believe that my future will be good. I believe that my future will be good. Double sweet experiment. Now let's make a jump to a strange and famous idea in science, the double slit experiment. Listen carefully. A long time ago, Scientists used to think light was only a wave. Repeat. A long time ago, scientists used to think light was only a wave. Thomas Young did an experiment in 1801. He let light to go through two small openings or slits. He let light go through two small openings or slits. The light made a wave pattern on the wall behind the slits. This seemed to show light was a wave. This seemed to show light was a wave. But then, other scientists put very small parts of light, single packets called photons, through the slits. But then, other scientists put very small parts of light, single packets called photons, through the slits. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? They expected to see just two lines on the wall, like little balls going through two holes. They expected to see just two lines on the wall, but they saw the wave pattern again. Repeat. But they saw the wave pattern again. This was a big mystery. How did single photons act like waves and make a pattern of many lines? How did single photons act like waves and make a pattern of many lines? Then scientists put a seer in the slits, a way to watch which slit the photons went through. Then scientists put a seer at the slits. When they watched the photons made only two lines, they did not make a wave pattern. When they watched the photons made only two lines, they did not make a wave pattern. This meant that just seeing or knowing where the light went changed its behavior. This meant that just seeing where the light went changed its behavior. It's a very strange idea. The light seemed to know it was being watched. The light seemed to know it was being watched. There is a common idea now from this. Attention is a very powerful thing. When you put your attention, you put your energy. Attention is a very powerful thing. What we give our attention to can change the outcome, and even in the daily life. What we give our attention to can change the outcome. Now, for some questions about the double slit experiment, choose the best answer. Question 1. What did scientists first think light was before this experiment? A. Only a particle like a small ball. B. Only a wave like water waves. C. Both a wave and a particle. The correct answer is B. Only a wave, like water waves. Question 2. What surprising pattern did single photons make when not watched? A. Two clear lines. B. A wave-like pattern. C. No pattern at all. The correct answer is B. A wave-like pattern. Question 3. What happened when scientists did watch the photons? A. The photons still made a wave pattern. B. The photons disappeared. C. The photons made only two lines. The correct answer is C. The photons made only two lines. Excellent work today. You've gone from talking about your past life to understanding a core mystery of physics. Today, our main focus was on talking about the past. You practiced using used to describe habits or states that were true in the past but are no longer true now. Like I used to get up very early, or my uncle used to keep many books. You also learned how to ask questions with did you used to, and made negative statements like I did not use to drive a car. You also used the past simple tense for specific completed action in the past, like yesterday I saw an old friend, or last week my neighbor took a new job. You practiced asking did you and saying I did not for past actions. Through these stories, you continued to use prepositions to show locations and direction, and you strengthened your understanding of subject-verb-object sentences. In the summary for the first part, we also subtly revisited degrees of comparison for adjectives and adverbs. Life here is simpler, sometimes busier, more complex, more quickly. This shows how we compare things now and how they were. You did all this while using many essential words from Ogden Basic English List. Words like come, get, give, go, keep, let, make, put, see, seem, take, be, do, have, see, say, send, may, will, and the important prepositions, pronouns and adverbs. These words are building blocks for almost everything you want to say in English. Remember, the key to learning is consistent practice and giving your attention to the patterns. You are doing a fantastic job, just like the photons that change when they are seen. See you next time for our next English language workout.